I walked 4,000 paces on the black porch spouting nonsense last night. I threw 19 cigarette butts in an empty beer bottle that I left on the other side. I'm sure the people passing by saw me trembling and counting out my steps. I'm sure in all the fog I was a vision from a horror movie set. Voices in my head are more fearsome than any B-movie slasher. I'm sure if any one of them had seen the faceless man I'd seen, they'd be heading for greener pastures. It's such an overdone cliche, but it made all of my dreams into reality. It's even more overdone to say there's a hell inside my head, but if you cracked open my skull, you'd see where all the fallen angels went. Want help, and they always get their way. They're with me in the searing of the sunlight, or a gorgeous winter morning painted gray. I keep holding on to her like she's the only living thing that I have left. Turns out that I never did. She's just all I have left of me before I went. But it's taken years to get here, and I'm scared of the void that I dread comes next. It took her leaving it for me to see I was the only monster in my bed. Now I've got 90 fucking minutes of myself fighting over her on tape. But I'm hopeful that someday I can come back and laugh at my mistakes. Maybe I'll be happy despite the illusion that concept seems to me. Maybe the constant weight of apathy can ease its grip on me. The demons in my head lost under 15 tons of concrete. They want help, they always get their way. They're with me in the searing of the sunlight, or a gorgeous winter morning painted gray. I walked 4,000 paces on the back porch spouting nonsense last night. I threw 19 cigarette butts in an empty beer bottle that I left on the other side. I'm sure the people passing by saw me trembling and counting out my steps. I'm sure in all the fog I was a vision from a horror movie set. Got a few thousand reasons to be happier than I seem to get. Feel guilty for the way I feel and all the shit I'm not over yet. And I know I've got no reason to be the crying, angry mess I am today. It's just the chemicals in your brain. Just get over it and move on. Take some spills and smoke some cigarettes. If you got no leg to stand on. I walked 7,000 paces on a back porch spouting nonsense last night. I threw 19 cigarette butts in an empty beer bottle that I left on the other side. I'm sure all the pastures by saw me trembling and counting out my steps. I'm sure in all the fog I was a vision from a horror movie set. I walked 7,000 paces on a back porch spouting nonsense last night. I threw 19 cigarette butts in an empty beer bottle that I left on the other side. I'm sure the people passing by saw me trembling and counting out my steps. I'm sure in all the fog it was a vision from a horror movie set.